Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the 5 pros to moving to Lexington, South Carolina. Before we get started, if you could please like and subscribe to my channel. I talk about all things moving to Lexington, Columbia, and the surrounding areas. So if that interests you and you want to learn more, definitely hit that follow button below. Thanks! So I am Heather Tiedman. I am a realtor down here in the beautiful area of Lexington, South Carolina. Today we're going to get started really quick. I'm not going to waste any of your time. And we're going to talk about the 5 pros to moving to Lexington, South Carolina. I alone have moved dozens of families to this area, and these are a compilation of all the things they've told me which impacted their decision to move here. So number one, getting started, is property taxes. South Carolina, for primary residents, illegal residents, if you watch some other videos back, you would know that secondary homes and investment properties are taxed differently, but your primary residence does have a much lower property tax rate than most other states. Or actually, lowest, like number 6 in the nation for lowest property tax rates for your primary home. So that brings a lot of people here, generally because our housing prices are going to be a bit lower than they are for, much bigger cities. And then along with that, you can get more house for your money, as well as pay a lot less in property taxes, which definitely helps your money go a lot further. Number 2 would be its convenient location. So people like to live in the suburbs of the state capital, which is Columbia. Columbia is only about 20 minutes away, depending on where you live in Lexington. So it makes it a very nice location if you do need to work in Columbia. Gets you kind of out of the city, out in the suburbs, but it's a very convenient place to live. Along with it being close to Columbia, you're also going to be within a day trip of the beaches, the mountains, Beaufort, Savannah. Those are all great day trips to our area. We have Folly Beach that's about 2 hours away. We have Myrtle that's about 3 hours away. I actually know that you can do a day trip to Myrtle. I just did it yesterday, actually. But it's a possibility. But want to go to Charleston, it's about 2 hours away. The mountains are about 2 hours. Helen, Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg may be a little bit more of like a weekend trip, not necessarily a day trip, but it is definitely an option. We're very close to Charlotte, Carowinds. So that definitely, it makes travel very easy if that is something that you and your family enjoy doing. That's one of the big draws to our area, is how it's conveniently centrally located to a lot of different things. Number 3 is going to be the natural beauty of our area. So we have a national park nearby. We have state parks. We have Lake Murray. We have the Riverwalk. We have a lot of rivers near us. The Saluda River, the Edisto River, the Congaree River. You kind of get the picture. So we are surrounded by natural beauty, and if you are an outdoorsy type of person, then this may be a great area for you guys to relocate here. I am not a super outdoorsy person, but if you like hiking, if you like biking, if you like canoeing or paddleboarding, riding on boats, then this may be a good area for you, maybe a good fit, because we have a lot of that nearby. We also have a lot of smaller parks if you may not be interested in being super outdoorsy. Those are kind of my thing, like Gibson Pond Park, that's right there in downtown Lexington. Beautiful park. It's got like a little half-mile trail through the woods overlooking the Gibson Pond. So that may be a great option for you, for if you like nature a little bit. So number 4 is going to be our strong job market. I actually got a little something written down. So Lexington County generally has a very strong job market. Because we are so close to the capital, we have a lot of options here. So it keeps our unemployment rates pretty low. So in August of 2023, which is what I currently have the most up-to-date data on Lexington County's unemployment rate was at 2%, which for the South Carolina state average is 2.4%, and then the national average is actually 3.9%. So we are nearly half of the national unemployment rate. And then for all of 2022, we were at 2.7% unemployment rate when the state average was 3.2% unemployment, and then the national average was 3.6. So we are, continuously below the national average and the state average for our unemployment rates. So we do have a pretty strong job market here, manufacturing, healthcare, all those kind of warehouse. Those are all going to be possibly great options for you if you are looking to move to this area. Then also where you are coming from will play a big part in this last pro. But for the most part, we are at a very affordable cost of living, especially if you're considering from like the Northeast to the West Coast. Generally, we're going to be very affordable. Our housing prices, you get a lot more bang for your buck. Things are not as expensive. Gas is a little bit cheaper. We do have a video, actually my last video talks about some maybe unexpected expenses that you would have moving here that you may want to take into consideration. But overall, our cost of living is relatively low when you factor in our home prices, our property taxes for our real estate, as well as gas and things like that. That does help lower your cost of living. What a lot of people like to do, especially if they are able to work remotely, they like to purchase here, stay in their job field that is based off of maybe a New York pay scale or a California pay scale or wherever that may be. But because they work remotely, they are able to do that and reap the benefits of us being a lower cost of living area while still being paid the same as what they were in their higher cost of living area. That is a big draw to our area. So that is my 5 pros to moving to Lexington, South Carolina. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have moved to Lexington and you have other pros, or if you're thinking about moving to Lexington and you have something that I did not mention in this video that is drawing you to this area, drop it in the comments below. I love to hear that. I know in my last one I got some really good commentary that really had me thinking, so I enjoy that. Again, if you are looking to move to this area and you would like a fantastic realtor, my contact information is down in the description box below, as also my link tree is there, which will lead you to my Facebook group, Moving to Lexington, South Carolina, which is going to have a ton more information about our area. And you can also talk to people that have already moved here or in the process of moving here and ask those questions about our area as well. So I really appreciate you watching it this far, and I tried to keep it as short as I could, talk fast, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.